Hello darlings, I'm Matt.
And I'm Megan.
And welcome to College Uncomplicated's Financial Aid Bootcamp.
So we've been talking about the general financial aid process, and usually people are done right after they fill out their FAFSA. But there is an additional process that some people have to go through called verification.
Verification is a process that schools are required to go through by federal law. And in this process, schools basically look at the information that you provided on the FAFSA and make sure that it's correct. Previously, schools had to verify about 30% of the FAFSAs for the incoming freshman class. Starting in this school year, the federal government changed the rules. Schools are allowed to verify less data points on each FAFSA, but as a result, they end up verifying more FAFSAs total.
These are the four most common reasons for verification. Inconsistent data, when the government basically thinks you may be lying about something on your FAFSA. Estimated data, meaning that you used last year's tax return rather than this year's tax return. Major changes from year to year, either the size of your family or the amount of income that you have, and then also random selection.
So one of the first questions that you might be asking yourself is, how do I know if I've been flagged for verification? There are three major ways to know. The first one is that if you look at your student aid report or the SAR from FAFSA and there is an asterisk next to your family's expected family contribution, you can expect to be verified by your specific college or university. Just because you don't have an asterisk next to your name doesn't mean you won't be verified though. Some schools will verify additional students on top of the ones that were flagged already. In the event that you're selected by your university for verification, you'll need to check your university-specific financial aid portal or student portal to see if there are messages stating that you need to fill out additional paperwork. Some schools will also send you an email to your university email account, so be sure to be checking those. The third final reason is that some schools voluntarily verify 100% of their incoming student body. If that's the case, you need to be sure that you're filling out all the paperwork for your university.
The verification process is performed by the university, not the federal government. So it actually differs at each university that you apply to. But if you've been flagged for verification, here's the basic process. The notice that you've been selected for verification comes after you've turned in your FAFSA and it's been processed by the university. Get it done as soon as possible. You'll have to fill out some extra paperwork, which is specific to each university that you need to be verified at. It's kind of a headache. For instance, the most common reason students are selected for this process is to verify family income.
In order to do this, you need to go directly to the IRS and order something called a tax transcript, which is available after you fill out your taxes for that past year. When you order a tax transcript, it will be mailed to the address at which your family filed their taxes. Therefore, it's probably going to be sent to your home address, not the school. So what students need to be aware of is that when they order the tax transcript, they're also going to have to mail it back to the school itself. If you're having trouble finding out where to order a tax transcript, a link to the IRS website is in the description below.
Again, we know this is a pain, but realize that your financial aid package at the university will be withheld until you do this process. So make sure to get it done as soon as possible.
So that's it for this week's video. If you found it helpful, be sure to like the video and leave any comments or questions in the comments section below. Additionally, be sure to subscribe to College Uncomplicated for more financial aid bootcamp.
You can also like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter or Pinterest at College Uncomp. Until then, I'm Megan.
And I'm Matt.
And we'll see you next week.
Peace!